And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Commanders and the Titans, and it comes your way next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Jamison Crowder on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play good for 17 and a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw complete to Eckler. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Daniels. It's his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Commanders will have a first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one's complete, right side. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Again, Daniels to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. And leading them out is their second-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 16. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun now for Levis. Forced it, and a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game today, partner, but this has me smelling peanuts and hot dogs. This is starting more like a baseball game. We got a 2-0 score here, still in the first.
Kind of like a little pitcher's duel, too, right? I mean, just one of these games, and if it starts this way, who knows where it goes from here, but I do know this. It's a confidence builder for a defense. When a defense can go out there and not just get a stop, but put points on the board, man, does that usually infuse them with energy to come.
And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We've got a close one here. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Okay, ready?
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3.
Ready?
Running with Eckler again. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day.
On the set.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go!
Tight end gets him running forward. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
On first down, here's Daniels. Got his target, it's Zacchaeus. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Daniels on first down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up.
Come on, come on.
Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Go.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders push this to an 8-point game. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Point after from Ahmed is good. And the Commanders push the lead to 2 scores now. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Mo. 40 Rita.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Right zero.
Levis now off the play fake. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Levis from the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Commanders will go on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Play fake here, Daniels. Buying some time left. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go, shot.
Daniels now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders will have a 1st. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders, hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Get it.
To throw, Daniels. He's on the move. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. It's taken in by Sinnott. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. It's taken in by Eckler. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready.
Quick on the draw to Eckler. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
2. Let's go.
3rd down give to Eckler. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. The kick by Ahmed is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Oh boy, that's cut things just a little bit too close for comfort. All depends on the rotation of the ball at that point, whether it's going to bank in, come right back at you. That time, it worked out.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Escapes the pocket. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Titans call their third and final timeout. Levis here on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. It's halftime from near the nation's capital. The Commanders pulling in front after 2. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Ezekiel Elliott, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. From there, we head over to Atlanta to check out the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Ladd McConkey, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Jamar Chase, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. What a treat to watch the rookie in that first half. The number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels. He was able to take it in himself for the game's only touchdown. And you wonder if this coaching staff will ask him to do a bit more the rest of the way. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Return coming from the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our third quarter. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, there's such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Man, I love that. No place to go, so he just threw it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. On the play fake, it's Levis. That one complete to Hopkins. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 24 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. From the gun, Levis. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to first and goal. Pollard will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. Buckle up. It's third and goal. Slot man motioned over. Now Now Levis on 3rd and goal. It's complete to Hopkins. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're going to toss it to Eckler. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
He's got to gain a 6 there. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Let's go now.
This time it's a passing play. Chased out to his right. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Now Daniels off the play action. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Like 54.
Levis now on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Like 13. Like 13.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Like 46. Like 46. Ahead.
Levis to the air now. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Like 54. Like 54.
Levis throwing again. And this one does not go far. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Like 13. Like
Motioning him from the slot right. The give here on 2nd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. He connects downfield on 4th. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. First down from the red zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. Folk with a point after. And the Titans cut the lead down to 10.
Commanders 20, Titans 10.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
38-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
This is Eckler on second. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Get it.
Staying with Eckler. Room to run inside the 20. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Ahmed now for the point after. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. This throw is cut. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Shotgun now for Levis. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Like 54. Yeah, like 54.
Now Levis. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Has his man, it's Ridley. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Tennessee calling its second timeout now.
Here we go.
Levis now against the blitz. Pass caught by Ridley. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Defense showing blitz. Levis. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Like 49.
Levis from the shotgun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. The throw is caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
One final shot here. Caught near the pylon. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Throwing is Levis. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying, they kept taking shots at the very end.